welcome. Alright, so for you to get a bit of knowledge about this story, it starts of course with my suspension after failing a doping test after an amazing evening of speedway racing. You see, it was in Sweden. It was a semi-final in the Swedish Allsvenskan League, which we won, and that was on 12th of September. And what I want to make clear is that I never intended to cheat, or that I take supplements to perform better. I take my medication, which keep me somewhat organized, and because it's necessary for me to live a healthy and balanced life. And for your information, I don't get an engine up to 600 cc or rocket speed because of my medication. The results of the suspension though led to devastating emotional feelings, really. Problematic things like going out of business. Well, going out of business might not be such a big thing in the long run, but it had a negative impact. So, and the thing is, I did not take any drugs, and I was suspended by my own mishandling of paperwork that didn't came in properly done in time, as it says anyway. And without my knowledge, this was, 2022 was my first season. I needed to be medicated for my ADHD and burnout, which led me to take care of the paperwork myself, which I never ever dealt with before, and that was a challenge for me from day one. And once again, it had to do with my medication for my ADHD, my burnout, and depression I fell into after family, friends, related sickness and death. But what is going to happen now are following. In 2 months, I'm going to be back on my bikes, training harder than I have ever done before, with a solid team around me and with support of people that will do not just mine but ours comeback to one hell of a kind. Well, let's get some graphics as well. Here you see, even if it's in Swedish, it stands for what I'm suspended for, baby medication for ADHD. But it's prohibited if you don't have a TUE. And here you see my TUE, and I don't want to get into it too deep, but seriously, it seems a bit odd that I got them approved a few days after my doping test, no? So this was a chapter, or just another story in what will be a much longer series of events coming up. During all this time away from Speedway, what have I done? What have I done, do you think? I have plenty of stuff to give you, and it will be shown within this lifetime for sure. And one last thing for now. This was not the comeback story you might wanted to hear. But there is one thing you could help me with, and that is simply stop judging people after rumors and speculations before you really know the whole and true story. Make sense? You know, it might harm people you have no idea exist. People who believe you were different might realize you're not more than your true self. A troll. A gossiper. Well, for now, take care, stay healthy. Take care of the people you love by, and take care of the people you love. And I will be back with some more things soon. All the best to everyone.